Hey guys, welcome back to the magical world of Bookwarts. My name is Renuka and welcome back to yet another bookish video. The book that we are going to discuss about today is my second read by the famous author Paulo Coelho, and that is 11 Minutes. I listened to this book as an audiobook on Storytel. Storytel is a platform that does not need an introduction. It is a savior for book lovers who do not have enough time to sit and read a particular book. This book is very short, not more than 6 hours, so you can get over with it within a day. Also, audiobook gives you the benefit of listening to the book even when you're working on something else or doing something else. You do not need to sit and read a particular book. That's how I got done with the book. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Coming to the author of the book, as I mentioned, this is just my second read by Paulo Coelho, but I'm a little confused whether I would recommend Paulo Coelho to beginners or not. I have read The Alchemist by him and 11 Minutes. Paulo Coelho can be called as beginner friendly because he uses extremely simple writing style, simple vocabulary that can be read and comprehended by anyone and everyone. But the themes that he uses or the philosophy that he uses in his books is not very beginner friendly, and that's what I encountered while listening to this book. I have seen many people recommending Paulo Coelho to beginners. That's their perspective, of course, but I would not recommend Paulo Coelho to people who are extreme beginners or who are just about to begin their reading journey. The themes that he uses are a little complex, a little difficult to decipher. When I got done with this book, I also had to go to Google, I also had to go to Goodreads to go through a few reviews so that I can get my thoughts cleared. So all in all, I would not recommend Paulo Coelho to beginners. I would recommend him to people who have reached the intermediate level of their reading journey. Coming to the premise or the plot of this book is about a prostitute called Maria. She is a Brazilian woman and she dreamed of becoming a performer, but somehow due to unfortunate circumstances, she was tricked and trapped into becoming a prostitute. I applaud Maria for her unapologetic attitude. In spite of being forced into all these sort of things, she decided not to give up. And throughout her journey, she tries to figure out a lot of things. On this journey, she meets a young painter called as Ralph Hart, who sort of explains the meaning of life, love and sex to her. So this only is the premise of the book. This is what we can put into words. But when you think about it, when you think more about it, it is much more than that. To put plot in words is just this. But if you try to decipher the themes, it is much more than that. Coming to the characters of the book. Maria. As I said, I applaud her because she is absolutely unapologetic. She does not panic. She does not give up. In spite of being tricked into prostitution, she decides that she will be best at whatever she does because she does not have a choice. She decides to work, earn money, and then go back to her motherland. She is on a journey of self-discovery and she tries to figure out the meaning of sacred love and sacred sex. The character of Maria has been extremely well developed. On the other hand, we have Ralph Hart, who is a young painter, who is the love of Maria's life. Again, he explains the meaning of sacred love and sacred sex to Maria. So all in all, it's not about their love story. It's not about them getting together. It's just about what they feel about each other, how they meet, how they get along with each other, and how they explain the meaning of life to each other. The character development, these are the two most important and I would say the only important characters in the novel, and they have been extremely well done. An additional element in the book is that Maria's diary entries have been given in the book, where she pens down her thoughts about life, about her day, about what she felt, and the diary entries have been given in one single sentence. And what I liked about the audiobook is that the voiceover has been given by a woman and it has been highlighted in a very beautiful way, so you can actually feel as if Maria is talking to you. That is an added element of an audiobook. If the audiobook is well made, then it can make you feel things that a paperback cannot. What I felt about the book, what I felt about the themes of the book. This book highlights a lot of themes, be it love, pain, loneliness, sex, passion, and much more. life in general. Sometimes life does trick you. It is about how you take it. There's a proverb: when life throws lemons at you, make lemonade out of it. That's precisely what Maria did. Maria tries to decipher the meaning of sacred love and sacred sex, that she gets to know what exactly it is. The theme of loneliness is what touched me the most. In spite of being surrounded by so much, by so many people, maybe she accumulated wealth as well, but at the end of the day, she was absolutely lonely, absolutely alone. And that is quite painful, quite hurtful when you think about it. These are the things that you might not realize at the surface level, but the more you think about it, you start to realize that there's much more to it. A lot of complicated themes, a lot of complex themes have been handled in this book, and that's what made me think more and more about it as the days went by. Love, I think, is the major theme of the novel and not sex. Maria got to know about love. She understood love. She understood what love is all about when she met Ralph Hart. And as I said, it is not about them being together throughout their life. This is not a Bollywood movie. It's just about how they understand themselves, how they understand their emotions, and what kind of relationship they share. One more theme in the book is self-discovery. Maria discovers herself on this journey. She gets to know what she really wants from life. And that's what I would like to appreciate her about. She knows what she wants from life. There are many people around us, even we ourselves are in amongst the chaos where we are trying to figure out what exactly we want from life. And life just goes by, and in spite of that, we do not realize what exactly we wanted from life. But Maria knows it and she strives to achieve it. So, as I said, the themes of love and loneliness were very well done in the book, and those were the themes that touched me the most. Honest thoughts about the book, as I said, all in all, I would not recommend Paulo Coelho if you're an absolute beginner, because it would be difficult for you to figure out what exactly the author wants to deliver. And maybe there's a possibility that if you are not into habit of deciphering the themes, the complexity or the depth of the book will not be delivered to you. The writing style is easy, the vocabulary is easy. Sometimes some words, some terminologies in this book might seem to be a little offensive to some people, but they were essential to make the book what it actually was. What I felt is that my brain was quite messed when I was done with this book. My thoughts were a little vague. I needed to figure out what exactly I felt about this book. I needed to go through the thoughts of other people to make my thoughts clearer. So, all in all, it is a simple yet complex book and it seems to be a little open-ended. You have to decide what the end is or what the end should be. And I don't think that a lot of people like open-ended books because they sort of leave you on a cliffhanger. There are a lot of people who need a closure to the book. That is another reason why I would not recommend recommend this book to beginners, because if you are left on a cliffhanger towards the beginning of your reading journey, it might disappoint you and it might spoil the reading experience for you in future. To conclude my thoughts, I would say, did I like the book? Yes. Would I recommend it to others? Definitely yes. Would I recommend it to beginners? Absolutely not. If you want something that would make you think, if you want something that would make you feel things, if you want something that would make you question some things in life, I would definitely recommend this book to you. But if you're looking for something that is light, sweet, fluffy and romantic, this is not the book that you should pick up at that point of time in your life, because it is a little heavy when it comes to emotions. All in all, it was a good listening experience. It was just my second read by Paulo Coelho, and more than The Alchemist, this book has made me a fan of the author. So I would definitely go for other books by him. Let's see when. So those were my thoughts about 11 Minutes by Paulo Coelho. Do let me know if you have read the book. Do let me know if you have read any other books by the author and what are your thoughts. I would definitely like to know, and I would be waiting for your thoughts, your opinions and your comments in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video till the end, and you know the drill. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel and help me spread a lot of bookish love.